It's recording, I'm not taking a picture. Give us some interesting information about sound waves, actually. That'll go well on my YouTube.
As I told you earlier, Gull, a low C note, its amplitude is exactly the same as its wavelength.
Elaborate further.
Does this, but it's imperfect, makes into a perfect square.
And do you think that has a profound effect upon human consciousness?
Has more of an effect than you think.
Well, no one thinks anything. You're speaking to an inanimate object, but
Yeah, that's fine.
But this will go to people who might be interested in
Two
this
little dots
information.
there could look like
So share the interesting information you have.
interesting information
Regarding waveforms. Regarding waveforms.
It took a lot of C notes for this beard to grow.
Actually, no. I was reading one before actually about like musical sound frequencies, like,
Yeah.
and saying how hair growth and stuff like this.
Yeah. Conclusive.
But you see, there's things. What do you reckon it is? Because there are certain websites which offer these, like, we'll give you a CD filled with sound waves, which will give you a much bigger penis, and it's all
My main
dubious as
theory
fuck,
is,
but there are
if you consider time like a disc, then it's exactly the same speed here as it is here, because that's how time works. You consider it like a clock, and in the middle is the area with the most tension for the centripetal forces. So therefore, you can lift up loads of weight. Now, if you use sound waves, I reckon it's how the universe works, because the universe is one big circle.
It's a David Icke theory, that is, man.
It is indeed, but it's a John Ridley theorem.
Yeah.
You heard it here on Gull FM.
That's silent slumber.
It makes a lot of sense, though. Like,
Yeah.
consider, like, if you just had a tennis ball, you could pick up a brick by just swirling it around, and that centripetal force. So imagine if you managed to focus, like, probably would be like sound waves, not light waves. Light waves are shit. Only go one speed and only one direction.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
shit, man. So you get like, your little sound waves, and you just.
Right in waves. It's like film reviews for sound waves.
But technically, a light wave is also like a particle. And if you were to move slow enough, like millionths of like a metre per second through a door, you will expand.
Because aren't particles are waves, aren't they? Or they can be observed as both.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
See, I'm not an expert on it, but
So if you go slow enough
Be able
through a
to fill me
door, you know the split. You know when you do the light split experiment and it splits and it,
okay, yeah.
and then you do it twice and it splits and makes the whole spectrum sort of like a dash colour. If you were to do it with just like what we talk about humans, like walking through a door, like a really slow enough pace, like about the equivalent of our mass compared to a light photon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then take it at the speed, so say a couple of millionths of a metre per second, you'll like disperse when you go through a door. It's theory.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Riddle, for the information.